Alright, surely this is the alternate rune. It is not. Alright, hold on. We gotta check Doran Shield. What does it say? Aw. No funny things on the Doran Shield. Just because it's a common, probably. No funny things on the common cards. Soraka card. Is it? Oh. Rengar and Rumble. Oh, alternate Rumble art, actually. What skin is this? I cannot say I recollect. Oh, that's actually cool. The way the holographic in the background. Well, yeah. It's not Rumble in the jungle. I know that's what you're talking about. Man, these are kind of juiced. I feel like there was not this many alternate arts. Badlands Baron. Yeah, Super Galaxy is the best. Rumble in Jungle is only funny because of that one season when Rumble was actually played in the jungle in Pro Play. Space Groove. Yep, I've seen the Space Groove one. I didn't know that this art actually existed. This is my first time seeing this. I like the little holographic in the background. Little raise. Alright, keep it in your pants. Oh, Brutalizer, hold up. Funny card? Nah, nothing funny. Just an uncommon. Rocket Barrage, Aspiring Engineer, Needlessly Large Yordle again. Man. This card is so fucking cool. Alright, what else we got? Legend card. Oh! Alternate Mind Rune. Let's go. That's pretty sick. I think that's my third alternate rune of this set. So I pulled one yesterday off stream. Oh, wait, hold on. It would be a lot to put on one card. I keep almost habitually trying to just skip to the last 3 to 4 cards, because that's what I do when I'm not opening on stream, just to see what's back in there. Ooh, Death Grip. That's Lysandra's E, I think. Punch first. Battle Mistress, Silver Legend. Ooh, Blade of the Rune King. That's pretty cool, actually. This is the first time seeing this as well. Vigo. Well, that's a very beautiful card art, actually, too. Wow. You were the hero of this tale. That was a pretty sick card art. You can kind of tell if it's an alternate because the card, I don't know if it's thicker or something, but it feels different when you're holding it. So you can immediately tell if it's a alternate rune. Season 0. Oof. I'm sorry you've played the much. Recurve Bow. Aphelios. It's a sick looking card just for a default skin. Piercing Light. And there was a rune that didn't have anything on it. But no, okay, cool. Yeah, this, I can already tell is not a not an alternate. Unlucky. Yeah, Unk for real, man. I thought I was old. I started playing in Season 3. Oh, never mind. I'm going to take a minute for the Poros, even if they are basic. Poros are lit. Like the Poro cards, Doran's Ring. Nothing cool on the bottom of that one. Yeah, just equipments. Aw, damn. I am as well, actually. I think I've pulled 2 or 3 of these. Sacred Cheers. It's not the only thing I'm going to be snipping. Another Jace card. Played a lot up until Season 6. And then at the end of Season 7, I took a break pretty much. Because Graves Jungle wasn't the most goated thing ever again. And then when they started making jungle, because I was a jungle main, I played for my collegiate team. When they made jungle boring as shit, because every champion played it, and it was Zyra meta. Actually, that was before Zyra meta, but when they made jungle boring as shit, I just refused to play because the game was horrible. Trinity Force goes hard. I needed one of those. I did, in fact, need a Trinity Force. I think that's a regular rune, but just in case, you never know. I'll try and stop spoiling myself on the runes. Warmogs. The F sword. It certainly is big. That's pretty goated. Vex card. Card Sharp. Rumble Champion Unit. I mean, the art is sick, but I really can't complain. That is a sick card. A regular blue rune. Alright. What is there? 2 more packs after this one, and then we'll quickly break it. No, another Janna. Marching orders. Oh, alternate Fiora. I don't remember the name of this skin either. Damn. I remember the animations of the skin and how it looks in game. I don't remember the name though. That was a sick Fiora card though. Another alternate. We were just stacking them up. Yeah, Spirit Blossom. I do believe so. It's that skin line anyway. I could remember if I had a different name though. Because, you know, we can't just have every fucking skin line named the same thing. Got to keep things interesting. I didn't spoil the rune again, so I don't know if it's a alternate or not. Cole. Looks really weird when you have a close-up of it. Rumble. Alright, I'll give you that. The Rumble card art does look sick. Sterex. Tatiana Crown Guard again. And a regular red rune. Yeah, nice bait, Josh. Soaring Sword. Yeah, there we go. That's it. I remember the animations. It kind of looks like it would fit into that. Well, I got a buff. Just going to throw that in. So it's out of the way. Kind of looks like it aesthetically could fit into the Spirit Blossom line, but like a similar vibe. Kim Baroness. Rabadons. I didn't know Rabadons was in this shit. Nah, that's fair. Yeah, that looks pretty cool though. Let's finish wrapping up the pack openings. Oh, some of the packs are a little sticky. I'm always trying to be a little soft, not sticky as in like actually sticky, but sticky as in they don't want to open. And I'm trying not to damage any of the cards. Especially if we be getting some duplicate alternate arts and whatnot. Don't want to damage them so I can give them away. Regular rune. Oh well, still pretty sick. A lot of alternate cards actually so far. I pulled at least 2 or 3 and an over number out of the first 2 boxes. We've got basically 1.5 boxes left here. So I feel like that's quite a bit. I feel like Origins was not that generous to me. A lot of my Origins boxes came during Wave 2 though, so that could have something to do with it. Maybe Wright just hates Wave 2 users. Heart of the Dark Ice again. Wow, that was it. That's depressing. It was good to know about the Rabadon's card. I didn't know there was like signature spells. I've heard Ornn kind of sucks monkey schlong though. Ezreal. That's the blue Ezreal. And the Jax. Such a cool looking card. And Body Rune. If you're not playing yellow. Okay. That checks out. Oh, almost dropped them all. Alright, well, it's a regular rune. Altar of Memories. Azir. I remember when Azir first came out. The classic, no one knows how to play the new champ, so everyone's running it down. 0-15 is the new champ. I say everyone, but really I'm talking about myself. I didn't know how to play Azir, and I'm not the type of guy that looks things up before I play something. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of like disappointed. I know I have a Doran's Blade somewhere, so I might have put one in the binder already from yesterday. BF Sword. It is certainly big. Lonely Poro. Love the Poro arts. Big fan of Poros. An Orn. Holy shit! That is a fucking amazing looking card. Sweet Jesus. That is my second overnumbered Yasuo, actually. Not this Yasuo. I have the Origins overnumbered Yasuo as well now. That is a fucking amazing looking card. Holy shit. I'm a huge fan of the Yasuo deck from set 1. I don't know if it's holding up in set 2 at all, but that is fucking cool as shit. Holy fuck. Alright, Josh, what does Jake have to do for overnumbered cards now? He caught the monkey? I don't even know what bro was talking about. Oh, Lonely Poro. It's going to be a good pack. Doran's Ring. Guards, Fey Porter, Drag Under, Pickpocket. Fire Below the Mountain. It's only like my 15th Legend Orn, but still looks cool. Defiant Dance. I've only gotten 1 or 2 of these in total. And then a Sand Soldier. He has to do you. Respectable. I can get behind that. Oh, well. I spoiled myself, so I'm going to spoil the chat. Mind Rune. Whoop. Action? I didn't know Action was in the game. Actually, yes, I did. I didn't know Action was in the game. That's a lie. That is a complete lie. I'm a bot. Ignore me. Sometimes I just be forgetting things, man. I got dementia for real. The ripe age of 27. Alright, we're going to try... Nah, it's just horrible. You just actually cannot open them how they want you to. Don't mind me casually butchering the pack now. So I try to do it this stupid ass way that they want you to. Cloth Armor. Action, yeah. I haven't played against it, but I've seen one of my buddies tried it out in a deck. It was very... Wait a second. I guess I could throw it at someone, Misfortune. Okay, that's pretty good. Death Grip. Mordekaiser. Jay Madeira. So, I've gotten this card before. I don't remember who Jade Madeira, whatever that guy's name is. And then Bard. Someone tell Bardet he can play the game. He can grief his Riftbound games with Bard top. Mel's brother. Okay. I did not know that in the lore. Frigid Touch. It's a pretty cool one. Serrated Dirk. Sand Shifter. Another Master, another Bonds. Man, they really want me to be mixing Detonate. Hey, yo. It's a pretty good looking card. Fizz. I like the Fizz art. Hex Economy looks pretty sick. And then regular Mind Rune. Was he an Arcane? I don't remember him. Yo, he's towards like the end, right? Maybe I do remember him. He was towards the end of Arcane, wasn't he? I think I do remember him now. Yeah, he does not look like that. I did not know that was him. Photo Snacks. Edgenite, Purifier. And, okay, the alternate Irelia skin. One of the most goated skins in the game. Well, for Irelia. I think it's a really good Irelia skin in game. Pretty sick. These packs are juiced. Divine Sword Aurelia. It is. That is Divine Sword. It is one of my favorite Aurelia skins, if not my favorite Aurelia skin. Speaking of Doran's Blade, the Misfortune quote is goated. That's pretty funny. I guess I could throw it at someone. Temporal Portal. Boots his swiftness. Into a Reckoner. Lucian. I think I have enough for my collection now. The Rek'Sai quote is goated. Actually, what is the Lucian quote? I haven't looked at it on this card. One of us finds peace, one of us walks away. Okay. Classic edgy ego Lucian voice line. So one of my buddies with the new changes, well, I guess they're not new anymore, but with the changes, speaking of like different nations, he ended up just folding and buying his Ezreals because he's an Ezreal deck enjoyer from China, because the Chinese cards are quite a bit cheaper or they were when he bought them. Who knows what they're worth now? Worth now. Draven, it's pretty sick. I still think it's hilarious that they allow you to use multilingual decks. I guess nothing wrong with it as long as everyone can easily translate it, but just interesting to me. We're almost out of pack, boys. Almost out of packs. Severe. Blade Dancer. See Aurelia Legend. Little default Aurelia skin action. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking Rek'Sai. Alternate Rek'Sai art. That's pretty sick. I like the, see if I can't catch it. Yeah, right there. You can see the hollow, like, rays coming off of it. That looks pretty sick. I had both alt arts. That's actually insanely cool. Speaking of Rek'Sai alt arts, though, I was going to join the collection of alts. Oh my god, dude. How many Lucian Legends am I going to get? A Janna and a regular rune. Regular Calm rune. Pool Noodle Fleora. That is hilarious. I didn't know that that wasn't art, actually. Oop, that's an empty pack. What am I doing? I was about to put that in my pile of QR codes, you know. So I'm collecting these for no reason at all. Yeah, I did not know Pool Noodle Fleora was a card. A little pool party action. That would be sick to have. A Zero Legend. Another Bellows of Breath. Oh my sweet Jesus. We are just fucking pulling every single alternate rune today. I mean, yeah. There is probably more alternate Ari cards in this game than there are, like, unique champions in the game, I swear. Some of them do look pretty sick, I guess, but it's like, come on, bro. How many Ari cards do we need? Sorry to Dirk. Oh, wow, dude. 2 of the paper tree in a row? Interesting. Got a Rengar. Another Edge of Night. And I kind of spoiled the last one. A regular Mind Rune. Does Edge of Night say anything? Every shadow and ally. I think they're missing is there. Every shadow and ally. Interesting. But I pulled 2 arcades, but I was watching a guy while I was pulling Origin cards who pulled a Spirit Blossom. I was misremembering. I do not have an overnumbered Ari yet, unfortunately. I will eventually, because I am going to complete a collection of every card in Arcane. Or, fucking Arcane. Well, Arcane 2, I guess, but in Riftbound, but not yet. Ezreal followed by Arcane Shift. Nice. That's pretty awesome. Gotten quite a few Arcane Shifts and Ezreals. Just means more money to gamble cardboard in the future. So I won't be using all of those. Here we go. Filio, Soraka, and Ari signed. Wow, that is insane. The Soraka card is so cool looking, actually. I mean, Ari's is pretty cool too, just because, like, you know, whatever. But yeah, kind of tired of seeing Ari. Would not complain to see one. Looks awesome, but just kind of tired of seeing it. Ultra of Memories and Nazir. Well, and this little goofball. Yeah, on God though. Pull an Ari card. Afford a mortgage. Down payment on a mortgage in the U.S. Well, that's pretty cool. Another Ornn Legend. Like the art. Akshan. Such a beautiful card art. And then regular red rune. No, I have not actually pulled a signature card, unfortunately. Damn, bro. That is not even 1 month's rent for me where I live. Granted, I live in the west coast of the USA, so everything's expensive out here. Rel. Oh, Mel's brother again. And a regular order rune. Woo, don't want to take the Rek'Sai. Yeah, that is not going in the jumble of cards. We'll keep the alt arts clean. Should probably keep the other cards that are actually worth things clean too. Got a lot of cards here that I needed for either collecting or building decks anyways. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, I have some buddies that live in the UK and another buddy that lives in, where does he live now? He used to live in Greece. Now he lives in Romania or something like that. And just talking to those guys about cost of living and whatnot is insane. I mean, even in the United States, like I'm from the Southeast originally. Mechanized, Rumble, Assembly Rig. Oh, a Rise. Signature spell for Azir. That's a pretty cool art, actually. I don't think I've pulled one of these yet. It's a pretty sick art. But even talking about, like, my buddies that live back in the Southeast still, it is, like, probably 4x the cost of living in the West Coast is the Southeast. Pretty insane. And that's just within the same country. But the perks of living in America. Everything costs twice as much. Actually, not everything, but a lot of things cost twice as much for no reason. Drove Golem. Bone Shiver. That looks pretty sick. I like that art. I like that art a lot. And then a gold. No, stay Rek'Sai. I don't want you. Well, I mean, I do want you, but I don't want you to come with me into the box. Yeah, that's true, actually. That's alright, though. At least in the United States, unlike the UK, we know what air conditioning is. That is like the #1 roast me and my American buddies do to our UK friends is anytime they say something, we're just like, alright, bro. At least we have fucking air conditioning, man. What kind of third world country do you live in? Marching Orders, Rumble, Last Right. Is that a Yorick card? Is that Yorick's shovel? Or fucking whatever the hell Yorick holds? I actually don't know what his weapon is. It looks like Yorick's weapon. That's cool as shit. Renata Glass. Longsword. Oh shit, alternate purple rune. That is the second one of this set that I've gotten. So that'll be given away for sure. Hextech Anomaly and a Lucian card. Gotten like 5 Lucians out of these. Got a lot of Ezreals too. Rek'Sai card. Rek'Sai Legend. Another Rek'Sai unit. That is a sick card. Man. Buru Captain. Nice. And a Draven. That was a horrible pack too. What is there? Only 4 more packs, boys. Oh, we've pulled a solid 3 alternate runes. That's pretty sick. Blast through the commons. Switcheroo. And Yone. Yeah. And a Sand Soldier. And a Severe alternate art. That is a beautiful card. Wow. Man, it's a shame they didn't do Pizza Siver. Would have been so goated to get Pizza Siver. Prodigal Explorer, that's the Ezreal Legend. An Ornn card again, and Counter-Strike. Oh, this is the last pack, actually, so we're chilling. We are Bing chilling. Little last pack magic, huh? Oh, dude, you know it's cooked when it has a no rune in the back. You know it's just absolutely fried. Warmogs, Rocket Barrage, Sudden Storm, Loyal Pup, Soraka. That was it. Wow, what a horrible pack to end it off with. Alright, but no, that's pretty cool. A sick alternate arts. But there we go. The alternate haul. Well, one overnumbered, I guess, but no signatures. Quite a bit of alternates. A lot of runes. It's pretty sick.